Welcome to One-on-One with Expert Flyer. I'm your host, Lisa Caslin, and today we're talking about the best travel apps for 2017. And I've got a great guest who's going to edify us on this subject. Tiernan Quinn is the founder and CEO of a really cool site called AppPicker.com. And they go around the web and they pick the best of independent iOS apps out there. And we asked Tiernan if he could shed some light on some cool travel apps today. How are you?
I'm very well, Lisa. Nice to be here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So for folks who don't know about AppPicker, tell us a little bit about what you do and how you do it.
Well, what we do at AppPicker is our main role is discovery. And that job has become much more difficult as there are now close to 2 million apps in the App Store.
Wow.
And 5 years ago, there were less than 500,000, and you could nearly name them all at that time. But as the technology has improved, as Apple has released new and newer versions, that has created a better supply, bigger demand, and a better technology for filling in more useful apps. So what we've done is we've sort of moved away from games to utility apps, apps that make a difference, solve a problem, and the biggest problem, though, is that users trying to find the best ones and developers trying to get discovered. So we see ourselves as really the middle ground, and our job is to just constantly look at all the apps that come out every day and the changes in the ratings and the features, which is a big process, done manually with assistance from technology to filter 2 million down to I look at about 400 apps every day in curating lists. One of the big problems is that some of the ratings are cheating. This goes on, and you have to look underneath these comments and ratings to get a feel for the app and to see what it intends to do, and then does it do it, and does it do it effectively? One of my background, basically, I've traveled a lot, and one of my favorite ones is the travel list, because on there, when you look at the list, you will see 10 apps that really solve 10 different problems, from the beginning to the end, to your final destination. And we try to make it as a story.
Yeah.
So that what we've started on the list really is the price comparison technology, which has been around for a while with Skyscanners, which you would know, and Booking.com. So your hotel and your flight and car scanners is one that's not known about.
No.
It's not even right. But it's a gem, and we found that one, and it gets about 200 downloads a day, which is for free through us. But it basically means that users now can see the alternatives from your Hertz and your big names, which actually is good a job as the independent people that really have their heart and soul into solving a problem, rather than marketing a general business, really. So from the beginning of your travel to then when you're at the airport, there are a couple of airport apps there. Airports have got so big since I first started traveling that it really helps to know what's available at the airport before, and there are apps on the list for that. And then, of course, when you move on to the actual flight, one of the big problems, I come from a large family of 5 sisters, one of the biggest problems we had was seating together. And when I travel alone, if you don't do it properly, which we don't do a lot, you end up in the middle of a seat, in the middle seat. You want the aisle or you want the window. Everybody wants the aisle or the window. And if you travel as 2 people, there's a debate or maybe an argument.
Oh,
yeah. And really, they should give a discount for the middle seat. But it just makes such a difference. When you're paying $1,000 for a flight and you end up stuck between 2 people, you just don't want that. So one of the good ones on it, which you're well aware of, is the seat alerts, which is if you haven't got the seat you want, for $1 you can get it. It's that's brilliant. And then we have the things for the packing. We have when you get there, you have the currency apps. You need 10,000 yen is what? I have no idea. But I don't know. I don't need to know. And as well, look, local guides that are there. There's this Maps Me there. So what we do is we cater for the whole journey of your travel experience is what we do. And to get this, you've got to look at what they do, what the apps do and if they solve a need. So we not only create the list, but we maintain it.
Yeah, I think it's an incredible feat that you are accomplishing. I mean, just as you say, 2 million apps alone is just tremendous. And one of the first questions that I asked you, which was I think an assumption most people would make, was, oh, okay, well, you must be going by some kind of an algorithm, or you're taking, you know, the data from Apple that says, okay, these are our top apps. But what I love about your service is, yeah, I'm sure that on some level that's included, but then you're really doing a deep dive, because as you say, when you have an app, sorry, but I'm going to say it, like Expert Flyer's app, Seat Alerts, some people may not at, you know, first blush understand, you know, maybe some of the complexities and the, you know, the broadness of its capability, and may not take the time to really understand it. What I love about what you're offering is you are doing the deep dive to kind of vet these things and really bring the true benefit of the app to folks who may not have realized or noticed or saw it to begin with. So I think that's very valuable.
Thank you very much. We look under the hood.
Yes.
Very much so.
Okay.
And
yeah. So is there anything that you think may be coming down the pike based on the types of things that you're seeing? What's kind of getting you thinking now? What based on the types of apps that seem to be you know, more popular now, the types of things that developers are kind of looking at and producing, what do you think is ahead maybe in the next couple of years in terms of our capabilities?
Well, with APIs being opened up, which is the sort of integration to the services that they're, the opportunities are endless. And whoever can create an app that combines many of the useful features all the way through from booking to almost like your concierge service, and unifies all of these things into your frequent traveler, when they combine them all in one, with a very appealing API, which isn't that difficult, because, you know, it's getting much more complicated now, and menu systems, and people are much more used to dealing with navigating around an app. If you had all of these things and made a seamless journey app from the beginning to the end, I think that would be a real winner. Well
said. I like that. Listen, thank you so much for your time, Tiernan. We want to have you back again.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It's been a very big pleasure.
Thank you. And if anybody wants more information, all they have to do is go to AppPicker.com. That's AppPicker.com, right?
That's correct, yes. There are 3 P's in it.
3 P's.
Because it's AppPicker. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank you and have a great evening.
And to you. Thank you very much, Lisa. Bye-bye.